Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Looking for room. It's Bussey. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Texas A&M going up-tempo.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
The quarterback's lucky on that play because when you miss slant throws behind, if the defense is in zone coverage, there might be a defender standing right there willing to take that ball and return it for a touchdown.
You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Got it in the middle. It's Bussey. He's going to come up a couple yards short of the first down. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory. Texas A&M back to work with another first down.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Pucks it out of the air. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Aggies look to keep this drive humming. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on first down. Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that first down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness. When the Aggies have that toughness is when you see that their best teams are competing at a high level.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Working that left side now. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
All right, this defense is just getting ridiculous. First drive, how about this? Tone setter. Get an INT, create another turnover. By the way, they had 6 last week. 6 interceptions, picking up right where they left off.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Run out of bounds all the way up at the 48-yard line as this offense gets a big play. And the Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Quickly out for the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, what a missed opportunity for that interception. Yes, I know he gets the pass breakup, but he had a chance to finish things off, and he really didn't get it done. But there's a reason he plays defense. You know, they put the guys on offense that can actually catch.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Quarterback extends the play. That's caught. It's Williams. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the 1st down at the 31. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect them is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Hayden. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll toss it to the left. They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Texas A&M going quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back gets the give. Got the 1st down and more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this.
Turning it on. Oh, he got loose. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. A&M comes back out with another 1st down.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play, and now
fires toward the end zone. And he makes the grab in the back of the end zone, but the officials are all over it, signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Aggie! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the 1st score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end-to-end, coast-to-coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that to the end zone, making a huge play.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They're going to run it. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Here's a hit. He'll pull it down and run. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. The give out of the gun. He gets it inside the 40, but he'll be stopped at the 39. Not wide enough to move the sticks, and it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's it fly. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Wants to throw. It's Manning. He fires a bullet to the right. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Bussey. Across the 25. He's got room. Found the seam on the left. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Watkins. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Quickly complete. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll try to get it through the air. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Riley. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. They agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. To the air, it's Hawkins. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Here's the pressure. With the catch, it's Williams. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. The throw makes the grab. It's Williams. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Scrambling away. Throwing on the run. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Moves around to clear up the vision. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I just throw it again.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He's got great speed. got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, 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 no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Watkins. He's going to run it. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. On fourth down, looking for the completion. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. It is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Evans. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Manning. Gets open down the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Watkins. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Wants to throw it. Going downfield for the big play. Touchdown, Mississippi State! And that one will give them the lead.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. And defenses can't cover. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he's going to bring this one out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's complete to the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the catch. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, the offense is trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got
fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Wants to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking for a man, it's Hawkins. He lets it fly. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And the Aggies will have it first and 10.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment books to see if they can confuse him.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He'll pull it on the read. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced the negative play, now setting up 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Out of the gun, the inside give. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Building momentum, picking up the chunky yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Gonna take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The Zips have made a statement thus far on the road, but as we know with this program, it only matters if they win. There are no moral victories in Akron. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Akron.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Lets it fly.
If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the front.
On 2nd down, that brings up 3rd down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. We're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More Calvin. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. They did just that.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll pop it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
The Aggies in the hurry-up.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. You already got to make...
He holds it in, and nobody's close. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. To the air, it's Hawkins. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30, 10, and it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Mississippi State. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Here he comes. This is a gamble. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field.
They're dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum.
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Texas A&M going quickly.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. They're on that.
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And you make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Picks up the first down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet.
That is what I'm talking about. Every defensive players want those opportunities. Quarterbacks slide so much. When you can get a big hit on them, that's exactly what you want to do. Make him feel that now so it hurts later in the game.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got.
42 Spider.
Direct snap. It's Watkins. Caught over the middle. It's Hayden. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
On the direct snap, it's Watkins. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Manning. He's going for a big play downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And the offense takes control of this football game. But I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play, tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quickly complete. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. back, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Watkins. Headed to the end zone. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season. Undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much.